Hey, check it out. Sony has a brand new monstrous notebook for you here. You know, you're not one of these accounting types, one of these rigid business people out there that just wants to do spreadsheets. No. You want to watch high-def video and play games and listen to loud music and generally make your entire computing experience a giant party, right? This is the computer that's going to make that happen for you. The Sony VAIO VGN-AW420, and we're going to talk about it after all these animations. The Sony VAIO VGN-AW420, it sits beside me and it makes me look small. It's because the thing's gigantic. 18.4 inches. I don't know when the last time you heard of an 18.4 inch notebook was, but this is it. It's gigantic, it's loud, it's bright, it's got serious graphics capability for a notebook, and generally it's going to be able to easily replace your desktop computer. If you need one PC to be with you at all times and to be able to do all of your various work, whatever it is, be that programming, web design, video editing, whatever it is you do, you're able to do on this giant high-resolution screen. Now, it does have a Core 2 Duo T6600 Intel processor. That's running at 2.2 gigahertz. 4 gigs of DDR2 RAM, and it's preloaded with Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit edition. 320 gigabyte hard drive on board here, and as I said, it does have an 18.4 inch screen, and that screen is being driven by a GeForce 9600M GT with 512 megs of dedicated graphics memory. So this is going to be able to handle just about any game. Maybe not the latest, hottest games at the highest settings, but it's going to be able to play just about any game that you can throw at it. It has wireless A, B, wireless G, and wireless N. It also has Bluetooth. It also has Bluetooth A2DP, which means you'll be able to use those stereo Bluetooth headphones along with this notebook. All of this, you would think would weigh what? 75 pounds, maybe? It only weighs 8.2 pounds, so it's actually not very heavy. You're only talking about a few pounds heavier, really, than most 15-inch notebooks that you find out there. So you add 3 pounds, and you get a lot in return. Up to 2.5-hour battery life on this thing, so it's obviously not going to run any marathons on its battery power, but you can't really expect a notebook that's powered by a 9600M GT and has a giant 18.4 inch screen to really be able to last that long on the battery, but 2.5 hours is pretty darn good. It does have the integrated Motion Eye high-res webcam located right here. Underneath that is that big 18.4 inch glossy screen. Below that is where you're going to find your speakers, as well as touch-sensitive quick launch buttons and touch-sensitive media controls, which are also very nice. Below that you have an absolutely full-size keyboard. Very full size. Proper spacing between keys, a numeric keypad, function keys, it's all right here. And then of course you do have a nice trackpad with 2 buttons located right below that. Up in the front of the notebook, you are going to find your memory card readers as well as your wireless switch. Over on the left-hand side is where you're going to find, you got FireWire right over here. You have an Express 34 slot. You have HDMI for hooking up to your HD TV. You got VGA located right here and a USB port over here on the left-hand side. Now, on the right-hand side, you're going to find your other ports. You've got your DVD-RW drive right over here, as well as 2 USBs and your microphone and headphone ports located over here as well. Closed up and ready to go, you can see this is a big notebook computer. This is the opposite of a netbook, okay? This is not for somebody who wants to be able to just throw their computer in their purse and go run off and be able to browse the web from wherever they are. This is designed so that you can play like Call of Duty 2 Modern Warfare while you're hanging out in the Starbucks down the street, right? Wouldn't that be better use for this? Yeah. Or doing like real work, I don't know. But it's a giant, awesome notebook, and it's going to do very well for whatever you throw at it. If it's games, if it's work, whatever, if it's high-def movies, it's going to be able to handle all of it. The Sony VAIO VGN VGN-AW420. It's brand new along with the release of Windows 7, and it's available right now. To get more info on this monstrous 18.4-inch Sony VAIO VGN-AW420, go to com.pewter.tv and do a search for Sony VAIO VGN-AW420. For Computer TV, I'm Bauer.